Hi guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and in today's video I wanted to share with you my first impression and just unboxing of the new Catrice Cosmetics Spring Summer 2020 product update. So yeah, I'm really excited. The updates from Catrice as well as Essence are twice a year, and all of the products that I'm showing today are already in stores this month, or at least coming to stores this month. And yeah, let's just start with the unboxing. As you can see, there are a lot of different products in here. Usually I only share a lot of nail art related videos and stuff like that, but some of you might know that I've been a beauty blogger and really into makeup. I actually started my blog about, I think it's like almost 10 years ago already, and I still post my YouTube videos on there and stuff, but I tend to focus more on nails. But yeah, I really love makeup as well. I have a huge collection or stash with beautiful eyeshadows, lipsticks, blushes, you name it, I've got it. So yeah, my love for makeup is still here. But first up, I want to start off with the nail polishes. If you're not into any of the makeup stuff, you can just stop watching the video if you want to after these. But the first polish I showed was one from the Pure nail polish collections. Those are $3.99, but I've already done a swatch and review of those. Then there are some new Icon nail polishes as well. This is from the regular nail polish collection by Catrice, and yeah, it's just a really lovely color. This one is 95. It's kind of like a corally tone, and these all go for only $2.99. And this one is called You Keep Me Brave. And all of the products by Catrice are vegan, cruelty free. They don't contain any microplastic, anything like that. So yeah, I really like it. Next up, I have two lipsticks. These are from the Full Satin line, and these are $3.99 each. I really love the formula of these. I don't tend to wear the red color that I'm going to show after this one, but the color I'm swatching right here on my hand is definitely one I love to wear. Usually when I go to work, I only wear a little bit of mascara and that's it, but that nude tone is actually one I think I can definitely wear to work and not look like I have a full face of makeup on, especially because I work with almost men only. I just tend to be as neutral as possible because my nails are already kind of stand out-ish, and I don't want to be the center of attention all the time. So yeah, I just tend to keep it really down low with any other stuff makeup wise. But the next product I want to share is this volumizing lip booster. This one is $3.99, and it kind of has a minty smell to it, so I feel like it is a tingling plumping product. I haven't used that one on my lips yet, but I have heard some people who actually said it was burning a little bit, which made their lips a little bit more plump. Next up is one I actually did use, and I just threw it right in my purse that I take to work. This is the Hemp and Mint Lip Balm. It's really nice, and it is color changing depending on the pH of your skin. So on me, it tends to go a little bit more towards a cooler pink tone, which I really like. I think it's a really nice one. Again, it does have some mint, so if you do have chapped lips or anything, or any cracks or something, you might want to skip it because it might burn a little bit, but I really love how hydrating this one is. Then I also have a hydro plumping serum, and I really love this one. I've tried it a couple of days now, and it is $5.99 by the way. All of the prices I tend to just mention in this video, but if there are some items where I forget to mention how much they are, please let me know in the comments down below. But this hydro plumping serum, it's really lightweight. It doesn't have any how do you say that again, mineral oils or something. Those aren't in there at all, which I really love because I have quite sensitive skin. I have acne prone skin, and I don't want any of those crappy ingredients in my skincare products. It does have some hyaluronic acids in there, which gives a nice plumping effect. Of course, you won't get all thick-faced or anything like that, but it just gives a youthful and really fresh look to the face. It's really nice, and I use it especially in the mornings, but I tend to use it at night after I've taken a bath or a shower or anything like that, and it just gives a really nice just feel and look to the face. Really refreshing. Then there's also this Perfection Mousse foundation. As I mentioned, I rarely use like foundations, concealers, or anything like that in daily life because, first of all, I just don't have enough time in the morning to actually do more than just a little bit mascara, which I plonk on in like 30 seconds. But this foundation, it is a little bit thick, but it does blend out really nicely. I really want to use this in a weekend once, just use it for a full weekend. Also to see how my skin might react because, as I mentioned, my skin can get a little bit crazy from time to time, and I also do feel like this tone is a little bit too dark for me, especially at the moment. Now it is still winter. I'm really pale and I have more of like a cool undertone to my skin as well. And yeah, I think it's a little bit too dark for me at the moment, but maybe I can fix that with the next product that I'm going to show you, which is the concealer that they came out with. This foundation, by the way, is $5.99, so it's just below the €6 range, which is really affordable in my opinion. But the Instant Awake Concealer, I got the color 005, if I'm correct. It's neutral light. It is really lovely. It is a way more like thin substancey. It does have a really soft, like spongy tip, and you actually have to twist this product up towards the spongy tip. I'm not quite sure if I'm a big fan of an applicator like that because I feel like there's always like a lot of product still like stuck in the sponge. As you can see here, I did have to like twist it up quite a bit, but then again, I have no idea how long this product will last, and I do feel like once you have twisted, and maybe you've twisted a little bit enough, the product wasn't like submerging from the sponge yet, it might be like a little bit too much because the product is still like going up towards the sponge, if you know what I mean. So there might be some product like left in the sponge after using, and of course because it has been in contact with your skin, bacteria might get in there. So if you are going to use products like these, I would suggest to just use it for a shorter amount of time. Don't let it sit and not use it for a couple of months because that's just like a hazard for, or like the perfect environment for bacteria, and you don't want that on your skin, especially if you have like sensitive skin like I do. But the concealer did have a really nice tone. It's a little bit more light and it will definitely fit my skin tone, and it is $4.99 by the way. Next up is the Clean ID Mascara, and this one is supposed to be super volumizing and lengthening. I haven't tried this one out on my own lashes yet, but my Princess Lash Mascara by Essence is almost done, and I am still like on the lookout for a new really good mascara, so fingers crossed that this one will be just as good as my Essence one. Well, this mascara is $4.99. It has a really basic brush with bristles, just the random like bristles, not the rubbery kind of like pointy thingies that kind of stab your eye. So yeah, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with mascaras because some work really well and others are more of like nah, a little bit clumpy. So I'm really looking forward to actually trying out that mascara. But next up is a beautiful liner, which is the Brush Ink Tattoo Liner, and this one comes in a box, which I feel like they could have skipped the box because once it's out of the box, it's never going back in for me personally. They could have just wrapped it with some like little bit of plastic, but then again, that's plastic, you know, so I kind of get it why they decided to put it in a box just for selling purposes. But yeah, once I'm using it, it's never getting back into the box. So I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. If it's a waste of like paper, you know, I don't know. But it does have beautiful bristles which don't spread, which is a big plus. So the tip might stay like intact, really pointy for a longer period of time. So that is a big plus in my opinion. And it does dry quite nicely, and it's really pigmented. So a little bit goes a really long way, and I think you can really make some lovely winged liners with that one. And then the last product that I'm sharing, oh, by the way, the brush ink liner was $4.99, and this brow palette in 010 light to medium is right up my alley. Like, I am quite blonde and my brows are really blonde, like not like platinum blonde or anything, but just medium blonde, you know. But I do tend to have more of like an ashier color for my brows, so I think it's a really good thing that they actually put in 6 different colors in this palette, so you can kind of like mix and match and try out what works best for you. I think I would have most use from the taupe and the ash colors, and the soft browns are a little bit too warm for my to my liking, I have to say. As I mentioned, I'm more of like a cooler undertoned kind of girl, so I think that the first 4 colors will be great. But I am going to swatch these real quick on my arm just to show you what the colors look like. Of course, these aren't supposed to be super mega opaque or pigmented like eyeshadows, because you have to actually blend these into the brow to give them a little bit more definition. And there is a highlighter and a wax as well. Of course, the highlighter you can use underneath the brow on the brow bone to give it a little bit of a lift and a highlight and just to accentuate it. And the wax is, of course, to keep your brow hairs in place. But yeah, that are all of the colors. I really love the fact that they actually aren't that super pigmented and that opaque, because it really does give you more of like playtime or work time to actually work it into the brow. But yeah, I'm not disappointed by this palette, let's just put it at that. Yeah, this palette is $6.99. It's the most expensive item from the new update as far as the products that I got. As you can see here, I actually did put in the liner back into the box just to show you what the box looks like, and that's pretty much it. I have to say, I pretty much like this update. There are some really nice pieces in here, especially nail polishes. Of course, I love my Catrice nail polishes. The Pure Collection polish I already have in my collection, so I will set that one apart or aside to just give away in an upcoming giveaway that I really want to host. There are a couple of giveaways coming up really soon, so keep an eye out for my channel if you want to win. I always do my giveaways internationally so everyone can enter. But yeah, this was my entire first impressions video of the Spring Summer 2020 collection by Catrice. Let me know what you think if you're going to try out anything yourself. But thank you so much for watching. I love you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video.